Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from A Clever Fish, and he gave a general contribution, which I am going to use for this video. You know, the Pitidiot thing not only is in the United States, it's all over Europe, the UK, and this we got another one of these rescue operators, this time out of Wales, here making excuses for pit bulls. The march of the Pitidiot is worldwide. So let's just get right into it.
I'm a behaviorist and he's a rescue. He received from the people that unfortunately hacked off his ears. As you can see, like, he's missing most of his ear flap.
Look at the size of this thing's head. Look at the size of this thing's snout and mouth. Do you know the damage that this thing would do? It's a rescue. Look at his eye. Look at this dude's eyes. I mean, come on, man. Just come on. Can one of you not look fucking deranged with these things, with these demon dogs? You know, you got enough worries about the ones that are supposedly raised right. It's not the dog, it's the owner. This one's been abused. It's had its ears cut. Look at it. Look at it. Why would you put anybody at risk, including yourself? This is like a gambler. This is like a gambling addiction. They're gambling, but with people's lives. Do you understand? The Pitidiot has almost a gambling addiction, but instead of gambling with money, they're gambling with people's lives.
And I own one because it's part of what I do for a living. I love dogs. I've had many bullies before. They are beautiful, wonderful dogs, but it all does come.
This is beautiful. This is a beautiful dog to you. Okay.
Down to the owners, like your panelists have said. You know, I think that a lot of it's down to the types of irresponsible people that own them, and I think we really need.
So here we go. It's not the dog. It's the owner. No, it's the dog and the owner. There's a reason why a certain personality type is drawn to these dogs. It's an addiction. It's a gambling addiction, but instead of gambling with money, you are gambling with people's safety and their lives and their children's lives. And then you'll sit there and preach and give the goddamn lecture every time. And these organizations, these rescues, these animals organizations that push this shit are straight out evil.
To impress on government the need for regulation.
There has been a rise. Wandering off already. See, giving us his back. He's turned his back on us already. Exactly. That's not very nice, Basil. But
Great. Seems like a stable animal. Seems like the type that just won't snap at the drop of that. Oh, you startled it. It had a flashback. It doesn't like kids. It's the owner. Bullshit. It's the dog.
Rise in attacks by American bully dogs. So why is that happening? What's happening here with this situation? Why this particular breed of dog are getting involved in so many attacks?
I think it's to do with the demographic of the people that are breeding and owning them. So
it's their breeding. It's their breeding. It's their bloodline. You are not going to break 400 years of this type of inbreeding and bloodline and behavior and behavioral molding. Okay, because you wanted to. You don't have a special ability to break biology. Look at this dude. Would you believe anything this friggin' lunatic says? With his friggin' SSRI eyes? Jesus Christ.
If you look at where they're being bred, there's a huge amount of people that are involved in organized crime gangs it's sort of the new drug money.
So it's black people. Listen. Do black people and minority have these dogs a lot too? Absolutely. So do a lot of fucked up white people. So do a lot of fucked up Latinos. So do a lot of fucked up everybody. People who are drawn and have personality disorders and addictions are drawn to these fucking dogs. Why? Because they are bred for hundreds of years for aggression. That's why.
these dogs, and they're making huge amounts of money from breeding them and then selling them on. I mean, I know you mentioned the awful case of that poor boy Jack Liz in South Wales, and if you look at the CCTV footage of the dog with the owner before he was unfortunately killed, you could see that it was something that was going to happen. I mean, they were stood outside the local shops terrorizing people, and the dog was jumping up to bite people, and it was almost being encouraged. And then
Right. And then there's idiots like you who go around and empower these people to get these dogs, and it's not the dog, it's the owner, but it's not me. You're startling the dog. You're scaring the dog. The dog's a rescue. It's abused. It doesn't like children. It doesn't like other animals. It's one excuse after another with these demon animals.
he was getting beaten on the head afterwards for doing it. So it's the type of handling, the type of owners that have them. And I think if we...
But why does somebody who wants to beat a dog want a pit bull in the fucking first place? They're not going out and getting Pomeranians or Labradors or Yorkies or Chihuahuas. No, they all want this dog. Why?
We ban another type of dog, because we don't actually ban breeds in this country, we ban types, which means it's just about physical characteristics. So
it's about their behavior, it's about their past history, and it's about the amount of damage they can do, and it's about people's fear of them. And I'm going to gamble with your life, not only with my life, my family's lives, but everybody's life, your pets' lives, because I feel like it, because I think I can. I'm going to use your safety as a bet instead of money.
If we ban another type of dog, all they'll do is breed outside of those physical characteristics to a legal size and then carry on terrorizing people. And I think that the controls have to come in for ownership, for sure.
But why do that? Why are they going to breed this type of dog and try to get some kind of weird crossbreed with this type of dog in it? Why this type of dog? Why? Why? Because this type of dog can kill. And that's what gives them their thrill. And that's what gets where the addiction comes from. Just like gambling. It's a game of chance. And they love it. It's what the gambler, it's what the addict gets off on.
There are only 4 types of dog that are banned under the Dangerous Dog Act in this country. So, as you say, it's down to the owners. Now, there are some people that have described your particular breed of dog as intrinsically evil. I mean, is it even possible for a dog
Doesn't
to
look
be
very evil lying there, does he? With his...
It's not evil. The dog doesn't know because that's what it's been bred. It's intrinsically dangerous. It's intrinsically aggressive. And intrinsically can do more damage than other dogs.
Back up against you.
He's actually training as a search and rescue dog. So they're not intrinsic.
As a search and rescue dog. So this idiot is trying to turn a abused rescue dog into a working dog. Gambling. Put it all on black. Spin it. This is gambling. This is no different than an addictive gambler.
Particularly evil. It's all down to training.
Put all the lives on red. Spin that fucking wheel. Let's go. Let's go.
And lots of training for every dog, getting the right enrichment, being provided with the love and compassion that all living animals need, and making sure that they're having all their welfare needs fulfilled. And I think then you end up with a beautiful, well-rounded dog. I think the idea that they're intrinsically evil is a nonsense.
They're intrinsically dangerous. Not evil. They don't have motivation. Okay. They have their bloodline, they have their breeding, they have their history. They're intrinsically dangerous.
They're big dogs, but so...
It's like you are intrinsically a moron.
There are many other breeds of dogs that would be damaging in the wrong hands.
Jordan, thank you very much. That's Jordan Shelley there, owner of American Bully Dog called Basil, who has turned his back on us. Thank you very much, Basil. Thank you for joining us.
Instead of gambling with money, these sociopaths gamble with other people's safety. with other children's safety, with other people's pets' safety. These organizations, these type of breeders are all over this country, and apparently they're all over Europe and Australia and everywhere else, making excuses. It's not the dog, it's the owner. And this one goes as far as basically blaming black people for it. It's everybody. It's people with a personality disorder who are seeking out these type of dogs. Why is it only this type of dog? Because there's no gamble. There's no gamble in beating a Yorkshire that's going to turn around and kill somebody. The thrill is in the gamble with these people. And that's just what it is. So, thank you, A Clever Fish, for the contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to follow both my Rumble channels. So follow me on Twitter and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.